Once upon a time, a little girl named Suzie and a boy named Jake met in the playground. They always dreamed of being astronauts and exploring space together. Suzie wore a colorful dress, and Jake had on his favorite space-themed shirt. They began to imagine fantastic adventures in outer space. "Suzie, Jake, let's go to the moon," Suzie exclaimed, and Jake replied, "Yes, but first, we need to build our own rocket." The children looked at their toys and started building their rocket from building blocks. With each placed block, their rocket journey became more exciting. When the little rocket was ready, Suzie and Jake climbed into their dream spaceship. They began waving their hands and shouting, 3, 2, 1, blast off! And off they went into the depths of space. On their way, they encountered friendly stars that twinkled brightly. Suzie and Jake waved at the stars, and they twinkled in response. Finally, the kids reached the moon, where they discovered a magical world filled with sparkling sand and funny moon creatures. Suzie danced with the stars, while Jake played with the amusing moon rabbits. After the fun on the moon, Suzie and Jake decided to return home. They sat back in their rocket and began the journey back. When they landed back on Earth, Suzie and Jake were full of joy, sharing their incredible space adventure with all their friends. From that day on, Suzie and Jake always dreamed of more space adventures, believing that even the littlest children can fulfill their biggest dreams. The next day, Suzie and Jake couldn't stop thinking about their space adventure. They decided to explore more planets and make new friends among the stars. They went back to their playground and started building a new and even more fantastic spaceship. This time, they added shiny buttons and colorful lights to make it extra special. Once the spaceship was ready, Suzie and Jake hopped inside and shouted, "To infinity and beyond!" as they soared into the vastness of space. Their journey took them to a planet made entirely of candy, where they met sweet creatures with marshmallow tails. Suzie and Jake giggled as they enjoyed the tasty treats. Next, they visited a planet with bouncy clouds, where they bounced and floated in the air like fluffy astronauts. The clouds tickled their noses, making them burst into laughter. As their adventure continued, Suzie and Jake discovered a planet of musical moons. Each moon played a different tune, creating a beautiful space symphony. The children danced among the moons, creating their own cosmic ballet. After many more exciting stops, Suzie and Jake realized it was time to head back home. They thanked their new friends among the stars and hopped back into their spaceship. With hearts full of joy and heads full of dreams, Suzie and Jake landed safely back on Earth. They promised each other that their space adventures would continue, for there were always more wonders to explore in the magical universe. And so, Suzie and Jake's friendship and love for space blossomed, making every day a new and exciting cosmic journey.